giving me fever. The way you're moving makes me crazy. You look amazing when you're dressing so sexy. You're my fashion giving me fever. The way you're moving makes me crazy. You look amazing when you're dressing so sexy. You're my fashion in my mind, feel the perfume of the skin. Baby, I want tonight. You're the lady of my dreams. All right, that's enough of that. Oh boy, Rustifer's returned again. So Hussey uploaded something. Let's see what that is. Keep the faith, holla holla cha. Oh no. Oh my goodness. Hello, Dove. So, due to more mic issues, we may unfortunately be without a Pistachio stream for a little bit. But we'll see whether or not she decides to come back. She was going to go live yesterday, but she ended up changing it to 31 days at first, and then also changing it to today. So I don't know what that was about. Hello, the bandit. I wondered why she didn't go live. Same here. Same here. She's probably busy, though. So anyway, I got another video I could probably go over. Another hit by dear old Daniel Henschel. I didn't think he'd actually do it. I don't know what this is about.
We are looking for gamers who want to become video game testers, designers, or programmers. If any of these interest...
Hi, everybody.
Hope she's okay. I'm sure she is, the bandit. Please thumbs up the program. Okay, here we go. Let me restart it. everybody. My girlfriend got some news this morning that I can officially say has made me feel a completely new emotion. And I don't know if it's because it's an emotion that I've
Is she pregnant?
never felt before, or it's a mixture of a lot of emotions that I'm getting, and I'm confused about which one is which.
I'm assuming his girlfriend's pregnant, right?
Part of me is a little happy. I know that's probably bad to say, but part of me feels relieved. Most of me is sad, of course. Part of me feels like maybe it was my fault.
Mm-hmm.
I know it wasn't my fault, but you know, I don't know. These things are difficult to parse out, you know. And obviously I really can't tell my girlfriend about any of them because, well, I think that her reaction would not be great, and also we're just not that close yet, honestly. You know, we're sort of still in the phase where I'm trying to advertise the best version of myself. You know, I'm trying to be the person that she's gonna like, and then eventually, once she's hopelessly in love, then I'll start revealing my bad quality.
Okay, but what is this about? Who is the he that you're referring to here?
You know, not that there's a lot, but you know what I mean. I don't know. Yeah, everybody sort of does that in a new relationship, I feel like. And
by he, does he mean himself or somebody else? Is he speaking in the third person?
I think the biggest thing that I don't know. If I had to pick my worst quality, I think it would be that I am insecure. And a lot of people think of
You definitely seem to be.
Insecurity as only being harmful to yourself, but it is a very, very destructive emotion, because insecurity is sort of like the dark puppeteer that influences all of your actions and behaviors and words. And it turns you into a monster. Because you are so desperately trying not to feel like you are less than, or you're trying to feel better about yourself. That you go to the ends of the earth to do it. Doesn't matter.
Huff, I say. Huff, I say.
Who stands in the way, and it doesn't matter what you have to do to get there. And I always notice that when I'm in a relationship and I'm feeling really insecure, and I'm afraid, they're going to cheat on me. They don't love me, blah, 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 all this stuff, because I feel like I'm not good enough. When I get out of the relationship and I get out of that fog.
As somebody that has been cheated on, I can identify with this.
I look back on myself and the decisions I made, and I'm like, oh my gosh, who is that guy? And how could he have done these things? It's scary. It's kind of like I blacked out almost. So I am dating a girl that I have known for a few years.
Okay.
I would say about 4 years.
Okay.
And I have been in love with her pretty much that entire time. Honestly. We only just started dating a month ago, and
whoa! Oh, hold everything! Hold everything! Hold everything! If you just started dating a month ago, you are not in love. You are not in love. You're not in love. Take it from somebody whose longest girlfriend was only a month. You ain't in love if you've only been together for a month.
Incident, which is bad, but I think I've explained this before in some videos. You know, you got people in the background that you know. When we met, I do believe in love at first sight. Maybe it's not necessarily love, but I...
'Cause baby, when I held you for the first time, I knew we were meant to be as one.
Do you think that when you meet someone for the first...
I was tired of running out of luck, thinking about giving up, yeah. Didn't know what to do. Then there was you.
time who is going to be very significant in your life and who's going to end up playing a pivotal role in how the story of your life unfolds. I believe that you can feel that in the moment in which you first meet them, because the universe has to attract you to this person, and you can feel their significance. It's like, some people say that time doesn't actually exist and everything.
Oh, I hope everybody's liking the stream. Please smash that thumbs up.
Past, present, and future is all just happening in the same time in the grand scheme of the universe, but we interpret things as events that happen one after another. So that being said, it's like you feel that all of these things are going to happen with this person. You just don't know that they're going to happen yet.
Oh, really?
You can feel it, I think. And so that's how I felt when I met this girl. I was like, oh my gosh, it was like a lightning bolt. And I was too, I was too scared to really do anything. It was her who made the first move towards me, which I couldn't believe.
Wait, she made the first move towards you?
I remember when my phone went,
bing, 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 bong. Yeah, boy. Oh, yeah, boy. Oh.
Was like, oh my gosh, how the hell?
Oh my God. Oh my God, who the hell cares? Oh, that's freaking sweet. Yeah, that's my Peter Griffin impression.
How did I manifest this?
It's in Quahog. Yeah, Rhode Island. It's in Quahog, Rhode Island. Meg, what do you want? fuck Meg.
And we started talking, and I was it's so stupid when I, in retrospect, and I look back on it, it was like, clearly she was interested in me. Clearly I had a shot. But like I said, I was just too insecure to see it.
Well, did you tell her any of this when she, I guess, came after you and started coming on to you? Did you inform her that you were insecure? I hope you did.
And I sort of let it pass.
Don't make the same mistake I made, because let me tell you all something. I did not at all. Even after she cheated on me, right? I never at any point informed my ex that I was insecure. And I damn well should have, even though I doubt she would have cared anyway.
By, because I was too chicken to take the initiative. And I had a shot and I blew it, for you.
What do you mean you blew it? You still got with her. How was that blowing it? You said you guys have been together for a month. You still with her. You're still in a relationship with her. That's not blowing it. That's not blowing it. If by blowing it he means, okay, yeah, I didn't make the first move, she had to make the first move, then okay, whatever, but you still managed to get with her at the end of the day, so I don't consider that blowing it. Blowing it would be her being like, oh, fuck you, you're an asshole, I don't want to date you, blah, blah, blah. and then just moving on with her life and not contacting you ever again. Still got with her, that ain't blowing it. You gonna be getting laid tonight, boy? Oh yeah.
Years ago, and she started dating someone else. So I sort of was like, okay, and I moved on and I dated other people, but she was still back there,
Oh, never mind. This is about his ex, I think. Or wait a minute. Wait, I'm not even understanding the half of this story. He's saying this girl made like the first move on him, right? And now he's talking about he moved on, he dated other people when he's been with her for a month or whatever it is. I don't get it. I'm confused, but whatever.
I was like, ma'am, maybe in another life, and then I told you.
Another night, another dream, but always you. It's like a vision of love. It seems to be true.
Many stories about my life. I mean, you sort of know what's been happening to me. I've been very busy.
Just another night is all that it takes to understand the difference between lovers and fakes, oh baby.
I've had a lot of different people, and it was only recently that we both sort of found ourselves in the, together again, or in that situation again, where we were both single,
okay.
Still kind of interested. And so I reached out this time because I said, I don't want to blow this again.
Okay.
And I said, hey, would you, you want to hang out or something or whatever. And long story short, basically, we both realized we were interested and we were, for all intents and purposes, dating.
I'm going to look at the comments. Okay, there is 249 comments, and somebody says, it's terrifying how accurately he describes the human psyche and the universe in these videos before diving into his heinous acts. 41 minutes. Thank you for bestowing us with this beautiful gift, Daddy Dan. Oh my gosh. Hello, Dad.
And I was looking for a job because I had gotten fired, remember, from Target for my cocky one boing boing joke.
For your penis joke, right? They fired you over a penis joke.
Which, if I could go back to that day and pluck the phone out of my hand before I sent that, I would.
What do you mean before you? Oh, wait a minute. I know what he's talking about. He got fired from Target for sending somebody a dick picture. Okay.
But anyway, I was looking for a job, and she worked at this sort of, I guess you could call it a marketing firm,
Well, as Jeffree Star once said, that's life. Don't you work at Target?
That's sort of what, if you're a social media person.
Dead. Who got fired over a dick picture? Dead, there's a creator by the name of Daniel Henschel. Daniel, Hentschel, and he made a video called I Didn't Think He'd Actually Do It 18 hours ago, and in this video he's talking about how his relationships and also how he used to work at Target and he got fired over a dick picture. I know that voice. Oh my.
And a comedian. That's really your only option for a real job is to go into marketing.
No, that is not your real only. That is not really your only option for. It may be for you. It may be for you, but it's not like that for everybody. Like, not everybody has to go into marketing. in order to have like a real genuine full-blown occupation. I just found that channel a few weeks ago. Yeah, he's a little bit out there, just like I am.
Soul to make other people money. But I needed to pay rent. So she was like, I'm sure that I can get you, one look at your social media and they'll hire you on the spot. I'm sure I can get you in there with the boss. I said, yeah, that'd be great.
I bet.
And she said, yeah, it'll be so fun because we can work together. And I, on the surface, was like, yeah, but inside, I always made it a rule for myself: don't SHIT where you eat, because I think that working
okay
with your significant other is a very, very bad idea. Some people can do it, but I'm not that type of person because I just have so many insecurities and all.
Okay, so he was working with his girlfriend. I got it.
These things, and now we're seeing why. Phone almost fell off that steering wheel again. So she said, yeah, it'll be great. The only thing is that, Steve works here too. That's not his name, but Steve is her ex-boyfriend.
Oh no. Uh-oh, that's gonna cause some problems. Oh no, no, oh no. That is too much baggage. Her ex-boyfriend is also working there. That is going to be a mess for you and for her.
The guy who dated her be after me, or after I missed my shot. And Steve and I had sort of previously been friends, but not really. We were sort of acquaintances,
Okay, and he stopped fucking with you because you got with her. Because you got with his ex. All right. Now, I'm not saying that that could possibly be the reason why they're no longer, friends or whatever it is, but men fight over women all the time, okay? So, what he's saying here just leads me to believe that he stopped being friends with her ex-boyfriend because he began dating her, and the other guy didn't like it. That's typically what tends to happen in situations like this.
And she said, the only thing is that Steve works there, and we're sort of in a little bit of a pick.
Oh, I got an ad.
Because
wait. Okay. Hello, Edna. Edna be lurking. Edna.
She said, the only thing is that Steve works there, and we're sort of in a little bit of a pickle.
Probably because he ain't over her, right? Does he still have feelings for her? The bandit. I've never had two men fight over me. I don't know what that says about me. Oh, well. All I will say is, being a man myself, I can fully attest to the fact that, a lot of men, and Hussey said this too, a lot of men just are animals and are pigs. It's in our nature. A lot of us just act like completely like children around women. There's no denying that fact.
Because we, the boss.
My fucking crush in 5th grade. I acted like a damn idiot around her all the damn time. So yeah.
It's only
A lot of us, whenever we see an attractive lady, well, it becomes World War III. Let's just say that.
three. So it's the boss, my girlfriend, her ex, are all in this tiny little office.
Okay, so they went to the office to discuss what? Did somebody end up having a problem with the ex-boyfriend working there?
And she said, here's the problem. The boss thinks that we are still dating.
Okay, so the boss thinks that his girlfriend is still dating the ex-boyfriend. Okay, so why did they need to go to the office over this? Oh, trust, I've dated plenty of animals and pigs. Actually, I have had two men fight over me. One says you take her, and the other one says, no, you take her. Ah. I remember ages ago, while I was still with my ex, she actually fought another girl over me. She was like, oh no, Russ is mine. You're not getting him. Mm-mm. And then the other girl was like, we'll see about that. We'll see about that. And the other girl accused me of texting her constantly and blah, 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 and that never happened. So she was lying to my girlfriend at the time in order to get with me. Oh, yes, Dad.
Because we broke up and we did not want to tell the boss because we thought that she would fire us if we told her that we had broken up. Because
that's honestly nobody's business anyway. That's nobody's business anyway. Like, but good on you because yeah, you know, it probably would have ended up costing you your jobs.
Got hired as a couple. And so I said, okay.
Oh, they got hired as a couple. Okay, so when they were filling out the applications to work there, the boss was like, oh, you guys are dating? That's fine. I don't mind having a couple work at this Target location. Just make sure you don't fight in the frozen food aisle.
I mean, that should have been a red flag to me right at the beginning, but you know, when you're in love and you're just like, okay, sure, whatever, you know, just get back on that thing, you know.
I think that the conclusion to this story is this dude and the girl that he's with end up breaking up. She gets back with the ex, and then they all get fired.
So I sort of said, okay, well, what does that mean? She said, well, that means that you and I cannot officially date because we have not told the boss that we broke up.
Oh, this guy is so full of himself. I thought you said that you were with her for a month, right? You weren't officially dating her. You were with her for a month. And now she's breaking up with you. Just because of that. Just because, you know, her and the ex-boyfriend didn't tell the boss that they were not together no more. Whatever, dude.
It doesn't make any. We can't then now date, and also we can't tell the boss that we broke up because then it's going to be like, well, why does you lie for the past 6 months? It had been months since they.
Oh, yeah, lying on the job application. Yeah, that's one thing you don't do when you're trying to get a job is you do not lie on the application. Do not be telling lies.
Broke up, but for some reason they both. And I don't know, maybe it was one of those situations where, you know, you break up and but it's sort of like soft. You know, you're like, well, let's take a break and maybe we'll revisit it. And then it's like, well, I don't want to date officially, but let's just sort of, I don't know. You know, sometimes that stuff can happen when you break up, but you're too, you know, to just say never talk to me again. So anyway, so I said, okay, I guess. I mean, eventually you're gonna have to tell her because this is crazy. And she said, yeah, I know, we're gonna do it. We're just waiting for it's not the right time yet, you know. And
oh, you're waiting for the right time? Well, when's the right time gonna be? In 20 years? I think the boss is gonna end up finding out eventually from another person that works there.
And so I said, okay, I guess that's fine.
Because does anybody else, this is something that I don't think he, talked about. Does anybody else that works over there know that they're no longer together? Because if other people know, then they could very easily go and tell the boss about it. I'm just saying, you got to take these things into consideration, dude. You really got to take these things into consideration. Have you told anybody else about all of this?
Still need a job, you know? So I said, fine. And basically what that meant was that the three of us were all going to work in this. It was going to be me, girlfriend, her ex, and the boss. And the boss still thinks that they're dating, when in reality they broke up and we're dating. And so that was sort of like a pressure cooker nightmare.
Oh yeah, big time.
Me, I didn't realize it at the time. I did not think that it was going to be as bad as it was, but in retrospect, I was definitely traumatized by that because I'm jealous as it is.
Oh yeah, it did. Yes, it does. It does. It absolutely does sound like a terrible idea because they're all going to get fired. They're all going to get fired. My goodness, this is 41 minutes. 41 minutes and 38 seconds.
So now being trapped in a room all day where I'm over in the corner and they're the work couple, you know, and they're sort of trying to keep up. It was a very strange situation. But, you know, this girl and I, we really liked each other. So I said, okay. And the job was awful. It was miserable.
Oh, wow. Yeah, of course it's going to be miserable. Her ex-boyfriend's working there. Well, you think it's going to be all peaches and roses if you're dating a woman and she's working with her ex-boyfriend? Absolutely not. There's going to be, all hell's going to break loose.
I felt sick to my stomach, even knowing that they were in the same room.
Of course, because you're dating her. So obviously you're going to get upset by seeing her be around other men, ex-boyfriend or not.
Experience play that they're putting on all day. And the very first day, I was like, I cannot do this. But it's too late. I need to pay rent. And I can't just now be like, well, I quit. You know, day one. Where else am I going to get another job?
Yeah. No, don't quit. Don't quit. Especially because you're working with your lady. Don't let her do it alone and be subjected to more nonsense from that creep. It's 107 and windy here in Hell's Half Acre, so I'm glad I can make you guys laugh. Yeah, or the bandits still dabbling in that hood air conditioning.
I can't afford to even go a week without having any income. So, I cannot emphasize to you I said pressure cooker earlier, and that really was the best way to describe it. It was like I had to sit there facing the wall and hear them giggling back there.
Oh, no.
And talking to each other and sort of acting like they are a couple. Maybe they just hadn't broken up. I'm not so sure that they actually had broken up. Maybe that was just a yarn that she was spinning me because she was manipulating everybody in this situation individually. I don't know. I don't want to go that far, but it was just, it started eroding my mental health. And
I bet.
I got so desperate that I started using anti-anxiety medication.
Okay, and which anti-anxiety medication did you take? There's numerous anti-anxiety medications.
Every day, just to be able to get through the day without puking. I couldn't eat. That whole first week that I worked, I did not eat anything. I had a baby carrot once, and then I immediately puked it out onto the side of the road at a red light.
You had a carrot? You ate a carrot? My. Well, you don't need to be eating if you're sick, first of all. And second of all, why a carrot? Why a carrot? Why not chips or something? Get some Mountain Dew. Get some Mountain Dew, get some Sprite, get some Pepsi, get something.
And if you've ever been on anti-anxiety medication like benzodiazepines,
okay,
sort of, you sort of becomes not yourself. The problem is you think that you're being normal, but you're actually being a crazy person, and you just can't tell because your whole nervous system has got shut off. So that started to kind of make me a little loosey-goosey, but at the same time, I noticed as an addict that you can't get away with it. With people who have known you for a really long time, they're going to know instantly if you're
Of course.
on something. But people who you just met, you can get away with murder because they don't know what you act like. So that's...
Yeah. Yes. Yep. Oh, yes, in every sense of the word, murder.
It was a great situation for me because the boss just meant me and everybody else. So anyway, basically, the boss would send them on their own to go do stuff.
Okay.
And I would be left alone in the room. And that's what would really get me was that they would go off and just do God knows what, maybe make out in a closet for all I know. One day, I remember the boss telling me, did you go in the studio the other day? The photography studio? And I was like, no. And
what the heck? They have a photographer? Oh. I have never in my entire life, and I've been to more than one Target, okay? Been to more than one Target. I have never seen a photography studio inside of a Target store, personally. Maybe it's in another area of the store, but whenever I've gone to Target, honest. This is the honest truth. I have never seen a photography studio. Ever.
She said, well, because there were a bunch of pillows on the ground and blankets. Like some...
What the hell?
He had slept there. And
Dad, me either. That's usually a Sears thing. Yeah. Yeah, they're more common in Sears. Home Depot definitely doesn't have any. What's another store that doesn't have them? Best Buy. Like, that's not common in, like, most retail stores. So, I guess the Target where he is and the Target that he works at with his girlfriend is a lot different because they apparently have a photography studio there. What the heck did they have a photography studio there for? That's not like a photography type store. It's just like a regular grocery store. And they also have an electronics section and movies and other stuff, and that's it. As a former benzo user, I would eat everything in the house and then not remember doing it afterwards. Don't abuse prescription meds, kids. Just go to your doctor and take as directed. Yeah. Must be a nice-ass target. Mm-hmm. Sounds like it.
I said, well, don't have any reason to sleep there. I wasn't working on anything last night. And so she was like, okay. And so then that sort of started to get me spiraling because I was like, well, was that them? You know? I'm just trying to paint a picture of where my brain was at. I was very paranoid and I didn't feel like I could trust anybody, and I was sort of scrappy.
Mm-hmm.
So the ex-boyfriend smoked cigarettes.
Oh, really?
So did my current girlfriend, which really made me jealous because it was like something they had in common that I didn't have in common with them. I've considered taking up smoking just so that I could be out there too, but it was just, I don't know. It's never appealed to me. It always makes my chest hurt, for some reason. So they would go out and smoke cigarettes on the porch, and I'd watch them through the window and, and one day they went to take a smoke break.
Oh, really?
And the ex-boyfriend, let's just call him Tim. Tim is his name. Tim.
Wait a minute. There's more than one? She has more than one? Oh, boy. Oh, this is not going to be good.
Left his phone on his desk, because he was...
Or is this the same guy and he just gave the same guy a different name? I'm lost again.
Airdropping a file to his computer. And so he said, well, while this does this, I'm going to go out and have a cigarette. And then she came out with him. And said, well, I want to.
Okay.
So his phone was unlocked, sitting on his desk. And the nice thing about when somebody's smoking is that you have 10 minutes because it's basically like a little clock. So
time is waiting. Time is wasting. We only got that's not how the song goes, but I'll change the lyrics. Time is wasting. We only got 10 minutes to save the world. Actually, never mind. I think the song is called 10 Minutes. I don't know. No, 10 minutes or 4 minutes. I haven't heard that song in so long, so I forgot. But that is Madonna and Justin Timberlake. Dark Ninja Substitute. Ninja, we don't talk about her here. Please. I settled it. Let's just leave it alone.
I don't know exactly. Like I said, I was loopy brain. So I don't know exactly what pushed me to decide to do this. I think that part of me was thinking, I don't know.
Oh.
I'm broken. I'm damaged, I guess. I don't know. But I went over to his phone.
Oh, you went over to his phone. What, while he was airdropping something? Well, I hope you didn't end up getting your ass kicked.
And I switched. I went into his phone and changed the contact of my girlfriend.
Okay.
Heart next to it still, by the way.
Oh, this is going to get so bad. This story is going to get so bad.
I changed it from her number to my number. I think what I was thinking was that I just want to have one night where what I'll do is I'll change it for one night, and then that way I will it'll be like I...
Would you change it to your number for?
Can see what types of things he's actually...
The bandit, we've all dabbled in the hood target for quite some time. Yes, we have.
I can't get a hold...
We sure have.
Of my girlfriend's phone, so this way I can just see what types of things he sends to her, if any, if they talk at all. And so I did that very quickly, and I left the phone on the desk, and I came back, and I sat back at my computer, and I just went about my day.
Mm-hmm.
And then I kind of forgot about it because nothing else had happened. That night, I got a text from him.
Okay, and what happened?
And it was sort of an innocuous work question,
All right.
And I texted back, and I was like, yeah, this is, that there it is. And then I realized he is texting me thinking that I'm her, because I had sort of forgot that I had done that. And so I was like, okay, wait a minute. And I panicked because I didn't want now this to, because if he finds out that I was regretting doing this, so I was planning on just going tomorrow and changing it right back.
Mm-hmm.
And I was trying to just sort of not, because I knew this could potentially end my relationship.
Oh, well,
so
yeah.
I kept it going for a couple of messages.
She's going to be like, why did you put your number in his phone? Are you trying to start more problems?
Because I said I just need to buy myself time until I can go in there and change it back. And we only sent maybe 3 or 4 messages back and forth. But it was interesting because they were not, I don't know if this was my paranoid brain going crazy. They were not, there were things in there that could be debatably either or. In the content of his messages, I could see it going either way. Like, yes, you could send this to somebody who you were involved with still ongoing, but you also could talk this way to a coworker. I didn't know exactly. And so part of me was like, well, maybe I can if I just get some more information out of him, then maybe I'll figure it out. So again, I was all these things going around in my head. And remember, I'm sort of on medication, so I'm not making clear decisions. So the next day,
what?
I got a text from him on my phone while I was at work.
Okay.
While we were all in the same room.
Okay.
He sent me a text that said, I'm still thinking about us in the studio the other day.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. This is not good.
And I had to really, really try not to visibly react at all. But when do you ever have a panic attack that's so bad you sort of have an out-of-body experience?
Oh, jeez.
Sorry, it's just it's hard to remember this part. So I got up because I couldn't be in that room anymore. I got up and I said, I'll be right back.
Okay.
And I went outside and I just walked around. I just paced wildly up and down the sidewalk. Back and forth, back and forth. Because I don't know. At first I was angry at her.
Okay.
Like I said, I was feeling.
Well, if she didn't tell you what happened, yeah, I would be angry. I would be angry because she's cheating on you. That's cheating. If they were alone together in that studio doing who knows what, that's it. That's it. You gotta clock it in. You gotta clock it in. She's cheating on you.
This was another part where I'm feeling a new emotion. just sort of blind. There's like blind rage that I have never felt before in my entire life to this extent. And so what became dangerous about this situation was that now my perspective was, well, they started it. They crossed the line first. They betrayed me and they hurt me and they did this thing wrong. So now not that I can do whatever I want, but it's like don't I deserve to get a couple of punches in? Not literally, but don't I deserve to get something, you know?
Oh yeah, no, you have every right to be mad. You absolutely have every right to be mad at her for going around behind your back like that with him. Of course. The bandit. Oh my goodness. I'll give the kid a break because he was probably gorked out of his mind when he did this. But he's going to look back when he's 40 and be so embarrassed. The bandit, he does look like he is in his 40s already, to be honest.
So I started texting him as me. The original message that he sent was still, hey, I'm still thinking about the studio the other day. And I wanted to send him something back that would hurt him, but that would not cause too much of a fuss. And so I tried to, I want to also confess, this is not my first.
Now, the one thing that I'm never going to do, right, is if I am really, 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 really close, you know, with a dude, and we're like, I guess what you could consider having, you know, a brotherly type friendship. I'm not going to be fucking around with his girlfriend. I'm not going to be fucking around with his exes. Nothing. Not doing it. Not doing it. You don't need to be screwing around with other men's women. All right? You don't need to be doing that. Dead, yeah, he looks pretty old.
Time catfishing. And it's also not my first time catfishing as her. I think that it can be kind of a fun.
Oh, so now he's saying that he catfished. Jesus.
Creative exercise as a writer and as an actor to catfish, because it's like you have to pretend to be somebody else and you sort of have to inhabit that character, so to speak. So it was kind of fun trying to think of messages that were, you know, that were like something that she would say and got her sort of flirtatious, playful sort of spin, but also that were, you know, believable and that were conveying an emotion. So anyway, I texted him back something like, you know, he had said, I'm still thinking about the other day in the studio, you know, wink, wink. There wasn't a wink emoji, but it was, the implication was there pretty clear. And I said, really? Because I'm not, you know. And he responded right away and he said, oh, damn, you know, okay.
He probably didn't realize that he didn't have her number no more.
Guess I wasn't that good or something like that. And I said, I've had better.
Oh!
Yeah, I don't know. I just thought it would be a fun, playful thing that also wouldn't cause too much of a commotion.
The bandit. I don't know who this is that we're listening to, but I just assumed he was really young. Daniel Henschel, the bandit, is the name of this, of the dude that I'm playing right now. This video has At the time I'm looking at it, over 16,000 views.
And he didn't answer that one. So I went back into the office.
Fresh lemonade!
Sorry, kid, I don't get paid till Friday.
Just use Bridget and get up to $250.
Okay, I don't care about lemonade. Well, Dead. He looks late 20s at the youngest, but I get 30 vibes from him. So do I, Dead.
The good news is that the boss is always there. So it's not, I wasn't worried about them being like,
Well, yeah. Of course the boss is always going to be there.
hey, did you get my text? Or I wasn't worried about him saying like, you know, that was a weird text that you sent me earlier or something like that. Maybe they did. I don't know. But I think what helped was that I do think that my girlfriend was trying to, I think that she knew it was still wrong of her to cheat on me, basically.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that she also did not want to be in this situation. And I'm giving her really the benefit of the doubt because I don't think that she wanted to be in that situation. And I think that she was trying to get out of it.
Mm-hmm.
I think that she was just trying to get out of it without hurting anybody's feelings at all. And that was impossible. Somebody was always going to get hurt. And
of course. Of course. If you get suggestions for random train wrecks, he'll find you soon. That's how I found his channel. YouTube gives me a variety of train wrecks to choose from. Yes. Oh, yeah. Yup. They do. They really do.
In her trying to avoid hurting anybody, she ended up sort of taking the whole ship down. You know, and I'm not saying it was all her. I mean, it kind of was, but it was a lot of people. It was a bad situation.
It was the ex-boyfriend's fault too. Don't exclude him.
So my point in saying all that was that I don't think that I think because we were dating and we were fairly happy, I don't think that she was itching, chomping at the bit to get a text from him to the point where she would.
Well, no, because she's dating you.
Say something in person to him that was like, why haven't you texted me? Or something. Remember, it's only been a day so far. It's only been 24 hours. And I just sort of, I didn't really know what my next move was going to be because I guess the right thing to do would have been to just admit what I had done and admit that, yes, it's kind of like that thing where you snoop on your partner's devices and then you find that they are cheating on you.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't necessarily make the snooping right. The snooping was still wrong. It's just that now the fact that you both were in that situation at all.
Bandit. As a writer, I assure you, you don't have to catfish anybody for inspiration. Trainwreck Central. Dead. Every day, it's a new person ranting in their car. Yeah.
Means the relationship was bad. So you just have to get out of it, right? So the right thing to do and the mature thing to do would have been to just end it.
Yup.
But I did not want to do that because I was not in the frame of mind to do the right thing and the mature thing. I was hurt. I was pissed.
Of course.
I wanted revenge. I'll just say it. I wanted to.
Of course. She was cheating on you.
I felt like I am the only one in this situation who has got their ass kicked. I am the person who's never stands up for himself in this situation. I'm the person who's at the bottom of the totem pole.
Oh, yes.
I want to get. I don't know what I wanted. That's the thing. Yeah. So I was kind of giving my girlfriend the cold shoulder.
Okay.
You know, because I didn't want to do, you know, it was sort of like, she would be like, hey, do you want to hang out tonight? And I'd be like, not really, you know. I didn't think I said it like that, but I said, oh, you know, I'm really tired. And so I think I'm going to try to take tonight to be by myself. And she said, okay, that's fine. You know, very nice. Let me know if and then she said, you sure nothing's wrong? And I was like, yeah, I'm fine. A lie.
A lie.
And she was like, you sure? You know, it's one of those things where you sort of ping pong back and forth. You're like, you sure? You sure? You sure? You sure? But I was like, yes, I'm totally fine. Everything's fine. And if she didn't buy it, but you know, there's only so much you can do when somebody repeatedly says no, nothing's wrong. So I went home and I was just a wreck. You know, I started drinking a lot and combining the pills. And I was just I remember very vividly sitting on my porch with my phone in one hand and the bottle in the other. And
the bottle of what?
Was just, I could feel the steam coming off of my head. Sitting out there.
Gosh.
And
he lost his mind.
I sent a text.
To who? To the ex-boyfriend or to her?
Girlfriend. You know, she had told me enough about their relationship for me to have some background as to why they broke up. You know, because a couple times I had said I'm a little jealous of the fact that you two dated and now you're still friends and all this stuff. And she had told me, no, don't worry. He was you know, he was just really boring and he was not good.
Oh, that is a bunch of bullshit. That is such a bunch of bullshit. If he was boring, he was not good, and she wouldn't have been in that damn photography studio with him. Behind your back. It's evident here that she still has feelings for the dude.
In bed, and he had a small thing, you know. And
okay, TMI.
And all of that stuff. And he just wasn't right for me because I didn't love him to a certain extent towards the end. That's just what she said. She said I didn't love him.
That's a lie. That's a lie. Because like I said, if she didn't love him, she wouldn't have gone with him behind your back.
So, knowing all of that information, I started typing out a message to him as my girlfriend. That was basically a really long letter.
Okay.
Where I said, it's over. Once and for all. And also, here's all the things about you that I never told you to your face, but I can't keep them a secret anymore. And I told her basically everything that she had told me about him and their relationship that she didn't like. I took.
You told him. You told him.
I turned it up to an 11.
Oh my.
All in this long text. And I was sort of thinking most of the time doing it, I am just going to type this out so that I feel better. I'm not going to send it.
Okay.
Well, I don't think I was really, honestly, I'm
spoiler alert, he ended up sending it.
Giving myself a lot of credit in retrospect. I don't think I was thinking anything at all. I don't think that prefrontal cortex was doing anything. I think that I was all effed up. And so the only thing in my brain was a smoldering pile of ashes. A red hot blob of hatred
Mm.
and insecurity and destructiveness.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's a word, but you know what I mean. So I typed out the long message, and before I knew it, I had hit send.
Okay.
And it was sort of one of those things where I was like, I could barely even see. I couldn't hold the phone up. I was about to go to bed.
Mm-hmm.
I was about to fall asleep and pass out right there. I think I did a couple times. All I remember was that I was laying down like this, like drooling. And I came to, and I just saw my long message was blue. And then,
He sent it. I gotta hear what happened afterwards.
I remember the effed up me. Even the effed up me was like, "Oh crap!"
Oh no.
Back.
Yeah, because now he's gonna probably try to find you, right? Probably try to find you or her, and read you both the riot act about this.
To loopy land. And
It's the bandit. Sir, you mixed benzos and booze, and you say that you remember everything clearly? That is clearly a lie. Yeah. He sent the text message when he was drunk, right? When he was intoxicated. And add to the fact that he drank while taking anti-anxiety medication. No. That's not good. That's not good.
This has happened a couple. You ever black out one night and then you get up the next morning and you're like, oh, my life is great, everything's fine. And then all of a sudden you open your phone and you see some evidence from the night before and you're like, and you don't even know what happened. It's like you've got to figure it all out yourself too.
Mm-hmm.
That's what happened.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, well, I got to go to work. I don't.
Oh, he's got to go to work.
That's the one thing that I know I have to do is I have to go to work on time. Sometimes it's nice when your life completely falls apart to have one, like sort of constant.
Drunk texting and prescription pills, always a smart decision. Yeah, it's. He's lucky he didn't end up getting deathly ill from doing that or dying, because a lot of people, when they mix booze with pills, the repercussions, not good.
Scheduled thing. So it's like, I have to be at work by 9 o'clock. Okay, I'm going to go. Went to work, and I had also texted my girlfriend as me, and I said, I'm on my way, I'd see you soon, or whatever. She said, good morning, blah, 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 whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I got there.
Did you end up telling her that you texted her ex-boyfriend?
And she was already there, but there was no sign of, what did I say his name was? Tim.
Okay. What happened? Was he fired?
And I was sort of like panicking because I was kind of like, the jig is up here,
Yeah. Oh, yes.
I think I pushed it I regretted sending that text the night before, and I think I pushed it too far with that.
Yeah.
And then Tim still the hour, then it was like 9:30, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, no Tim. People were calling him, trying to get a hold of him. Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And so they were, I was sort of trying to, me and my girlfriend were like, well, I'm sure he's fine. Sometimes he just sleeps in, or maybe he had a long night out, and
no, he got fired. And why do you two care about anything he's doing? Like, he's her ex-boyfriend. It's her ex-boyfriend for a reason, right? And hell, why do you even still care about her? You should have been broken up with her, because like you said, were alone in some photography studio. So why are you even still with her? You should have broken up with her. But whatever, if you want to work through it, go ahead.
He just, or maybe something happened with his family, maybe something happened with his dog. You went when something like that.
Who cares? Dad, I'm officially deceased. Oh, well, Dad is right. Dad is right. It's not a good idea to text while you're intoxicated and while you have taken any sort of medication with alcohol. And that's the same goes for driving, right? Unless, of course, you want to be pulled over by the police and get a DWI charge or a DUI charge. I think it's the same thing. You do you.
Happens. You don't immediately think, oh, there's been a terrible tragedy. You just you want to believe the best possible scenario. You don't want, nobody wants to say, yeah, maybe he, kablam.
Kablam.
But that was what had happened.
The Bandit. On the 53rd anniversary of Jim Morrison's passing, let's all just not mix drugs with alcohol today, okay? Yeah, I agree. And speaking of the Doors, break on through to the other side. Break on through to the other side. Yep, 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 yep. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
I never got an answer as to what time it was.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, today is the 53rd anniversary of his passing. July 3rd, 1971 is when he passed away. And he unfortunately was found dead in a bathtub at 6 o'clock in the morning. Yep.
Because I think on my phone I had sent that message at 11 something. So part of me wants to believe it was a really the optimist in me wants to believe that it was just a bad coincidence. But deep down I'm like, oh. And like I said in the beginning, I feel bad, but
Woo! I feel good. Da 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 da. I knew that I would, yeah.
Would be lying if I didn't say I'd be lying if I did not say that's a double negative. No,
what?
I'd be lying if I didn't say that I was sort of relieved, because I think in the darkest recesses of my mind in that moment, when I think really hard, I'm not saying this is good, it's just because I have worked a lot in therapy to understand why I do things and to reveal the dark parts of myself so that I can make myself better. I think that part of the reason why I sent that message was because that's what I wanted to happen.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I didn't think I knew that he had.
Well, I get it. You wanted him to leave her alone and to leave you alone.
Had some struggles with that, but you know. Oh, who am I kidding? She told me she was constantly worried about him. She said, I am really concerned that that's part of why I didn't want to break up with him right away, was because I was worried about him doing that. He had said that he was going to do it a few times.
Do what? Do what?
And I'm such a jerk. In my head, I just the whole time was thinking, just tell him, and who cares if he does it.
Jeez.
I would love to pretend that I didn't know any of this and that wasn't all part of why I did it, but it is.
I'm sure.
I knew the odds are that's what he's going to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to push him over the edge. Because I was jealous. Because my stupid ape brain.
Ape brain?
I can't tell anybody either.
Mm.
And I don't know what to do. Because I can't now. It's like The Boyfriend in Midsummer. It's a good movie. Midsummer. I can't,
Oh yeah, Midsummer's Nightmare, is that what it is? I think that's what it's called.
I can't now break up with my girlfriend while this is happening, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And even throughout all this, there is still a little tiny glowing candle flame that's like, it's not right, but it's the same ape brain that made me jealous enough to do it in the first place.
Mm-hmm. Oh well.
But I'm sorry. Kind of.
All right, that's the end of the video.
Hi, everybody.
Oh, that was just... What the hell even was that at all? My gosh. I understood none of that. I understood none of that. I'm gonna go to The Bandit. I was 4 years old, almost 5 when he passed. I remember watching him on our big black and white TV as a kid, and I was just mesmerized. Oh well, if anyone would like to support this channel, because I'm not monetized, please feel free to donate to my Cash App or PayPal. Rusticals appreciates all donations. Anyway, there's a video now that I wanted to look at where a while ago Leafy had a feud. By Leafy, I mean Leafy is here. Leafy is here had a feud with Killer Keemstar and said that he was going to be suing Keemstar. And drama alert. So this is from the Leafy's Here archive, and this was a year ago. Okay. Oh, Witty's here. Linda! Listening at work? Okay. But anyway, I'm going to let this play, and I'll be right back because I got to get something.
A new video. I'm your host here. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. I'm your host here, Dr. Robotnik, aka the guy that got exposed for buying robots. Yeah, that's right, I actually buy robots. They subscribe to me. It's actually true. You see this little fucker right here? Okay, that's not actually me, right? I know it looks like me, and I know I've shown my face in multiple videos, but that's not actually me, okay? This motherfucker is not me. This is actually me.
It's which one of you baboons melted my portable portal tele?
Yep, sorry guys, but it's about time you know my true colors. I'm actually a robot. No, but seriously guys, I've been trying for the longest time not to make any more videos on Keemstar. And just in case you don't know who Keemstar is, basically he's a 34-year-old grown man that...
Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Oh my. Dead. No idea. I'm still trying to figure him out. I'm still trying to figure out Keemstar too, Dead. I've been trying to figure Keemstar out for the longest time. A while ago, I actually did a video on Keemstar.
This is like a stereotypical 12-year-old that brings Monster energy drinks in his backpack.
Because there was something else that he did that I found absolutely sickening.
School. And what does he do on YouTube, you ask? Well, it's pretty simple. He quite literally sits on Twitter all day waiting for something to happen, and eventually when something happens, when two 15-year-old YouTubers call each other gay, he jumps in
Oh my. Hello, Dusk Hades.
his chair, turns on his camera, and just reads off exactly what happens, and that's it. Were you expecting more? Nope. That's literally fucking it.
Is under
Oh
fire
my.
again from a former friend. Leisure Scary Gaming, the creator of Notchland Amusement Park and Notch Rapids Water Park, an ex-YouTuber, posted this on Twitter. Just like
Okay. Leisure Scary Gaming says, just like I4Lee, I don't know if it's I4Lee or if it's L4Lee, you may unfollow me because of this, but as an adult, I cannot stand for this sicko anymore, and I won't be quiet anymore. Uh-oh.
Lee, you may unfollow me because of all this, but as an adult, I cannot stand for this sicko anymore, and I won't be quiet anymore.
Apparently this is fucking news. No, but guys, seriously, for the past few weeks, I have been trying my best not to make a video on Keemstar. The reason being is pretty much at this point in time, Keemstar is basically fucking Hitler. Not because he's bad or an asshole, but because Hitler is dead. Keemstar at this point in time is pretty much just a dead meme. I mean, guys, when it really comes down to it, at this point in time, Keemstar has pretty much been exposed for everything you could be exposed for. And it's not even a joke or anything, by the way. Keemstar has literally already been exposed.
Oh, jeez. I hit the wrong thing.
The reason being is pretty much at
Alright. I'm back where I was.
this point in time, Keemstar is basically fucking Hitler. And not because it's for everything you can be exposed for. And it's not even a joke or anything, by the way. Keemstar has literally already been exposed for, well, where do we even start? First off, finding out where people that he doesn't like live, and then taking that...
Oh, this guy probably puts no drama on his dating profiles. What do you mean, the bandit? Leafy? Leafy don't have no dating profiles.
information, like their address, and just giving it out to fucking everybody, just so hopefully they not only get 1,000 pizzas delivered to their house, but also the police and the fucking SWAT team.
Yeah.
Skype is literally Smile for YouTube. Keep note of all this. That's his Skype right there.
Giving out my house address, giving out all of my information.
This is his phone number. The guy's from Canada. This is his wife's phone number right here. This kid is a fucking loser in every sense of the word. I think this guy has no friends. Zero friends. Yeah, Robert Haverson.
Slandering and falsely accusing several different YouTubers of being a goddamn pedophile. And Keemstar ran with it, posting whatever he...
What Bash lie at Ego the Icon. What are you talking about, Lucy? I heard he posted Leo's nudes on Reddit. Who?
Could find or make up. Now, look, I know everyone here knows that I'm not a pedophile.
Keemstar says, I'll follow a few that follow at Stinson Hunter. This great man catches blank like at Basherverse to keep our world safe. Retweet when done.
But that hasn't helped my mental state at all. And pretty much exposed for anything else that you could do that would be considered bad. Racism, threatening people, eating his own shit. I mean, he's pretty much done everything at this point in time. But about a month ago, when I made my last video on Keemstar, I specifically said in that video that I was done making videos on this fucking disease that's Keemstar. And I pretty much was, in all honesty. Since that video, so much shit has gone down with Keemstar. But for the most part, I pretty much ignored all of it. And that's what I honestly would have kept doing. Well, that was until yesterday. Because if you couldn't already tell by this fucking title, Keemstar pulled some more bullshit yesterday that kind of fucking pissed me off. And just really quick, I'm just
Dead. I can't stand Keem, but I prefer him over Leafy. I was a huge iDubbbz fan back in the day and loved the content cop. Now I hate iDubbbz. Oh. Yeah, I remember those days. Yeah. Yeah, that was one of the golden eras of YouTube. Oh, wrong guy. Yeah. That's all right, though, Lucy. Take care.
Just gonna give a quick little disclaimer that this video is gonna be a little bit more serious than my other videos, because if you can't tell right now, I'm pretty fucking mad. But with that all being said, and without further ado, this is the Keemstar case of slander. And without further ado, let's just get right into this shit.
Oh, yes. The beginning.
So the whole thing pretty much started off yesterday night. I was sitting there finishing up a video that I've been working on for the past few days, and pretty much everything was going good. Well, that was until one of my friends actually gave me a call and told me that there was a lot of bullshit going on. And when he first said this, I didn't really think much of it. I mean, it's YouTube. There's tons of bullshit going on. Well, that was until he actually told me what was actually going down, and long story short, I was a little bit fucking annoyed. You know?
Oh, my. And I know how old I am because I understood absolutely none of what you just posted, lol.
Doesn't matter or anything. That was actually later on, but I was pretty annoyed when I heard about what was going on. Pretty much in a nutshell, a YouTuber by the name of Eki with about 70,000 subscribers ended up making a YouTube video with this title. Get this, 100% proof that Leafy is here subbots. I swear to God, you just gotta love the 100%.
100% proof that Leafy is here subbots.
Like without a shadow of a doubt. He walked into my room, I was completely naked.
Oh, it was huge way back in like 2016, I want to say. Yeah, Dead, because 2016 is when Leafy popped off.
A bunch of oil in...
That was when he was doing serious numbers before he ended up losing his YouTube channel.
Hands and a wrench. I swear to God, you just got in. The robot was repeating back to back.
Wait.
Subscribe, completely naked, with a bunch of oil in one hand and a wrench in the other hand, and I was building a fucking robot, and the robot was repeating back to back. Subscribe to Leafy is here. Subscribe to Leafy is here. Like, I swear to God, I don't know what it is, but whenever someone uses the word 100%, I just can't take them seriously at all. Like, there's just no shadow of a doubt whatsoever. Okay, but pretty much he makes this video 100% Leafy is here is buying robots off the internet to subscribe to his YouTube channel. And yeah, for the first time in my life, my worst nightmare comes true. Like, really exposed on the internet.
The 100% proof.
But in this video that I 100% get exposed for buying robots and getting them to simply subscribe to me, the guy basically starts the video off in a combination of him sounding like he's about to shit his pants and him just finding Mewtwo playing Pokemon Go. He's ecstatic.
The Bandit. It's cute when you say way back in 2016 because that feels like yesterday to me. And speaking of Pokemon Go, I play Pokemon Go every day. I play Pokemon Go. Anybody remember that? The Pokemon Go kid?
He got the ultimate dirt. He's about to expose Leafy is here, man. Like, he had all the cards, dude. He was...
Dark Ninja. Who are you listening to? Leafy is here, Dark Ninja.
ready for this shit. He's been waiting for this moment his entire life.
Well, judging by the title of this video, I'm guessing you guys can...
I didn't know people still play Pokemon Go. Ninja, I don't. I mean, I've tried it. But I stopped playing because I couldn't figure it out. But yeah, there are people that still play that. People play any kind of... There are people that will play any kind of game. But for me, it'll always be Grand Theft Auto. That's it. That'll always be my main game of choice. GTA. Nothing else.
So, we got the proof. Due to my friend spamming me repeatedly, saying that he needed to show me something, and after what he had showed me, I realized I have got to make this video.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
Someone sent him something, and once he saw it, it was mind-blowing, okay? He had to make the video immediately. He had to drop everything, right? He was in school, he had to leave school immediately and make this YouTube video, right? He was sitting down on the toilet having massive amounts of diarrhea, and in the middle of this diarrhea squirting out of his butthole, he had to jump off the toilet and run to make this YouTube video, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Today needed to get out. It needed, okay?
As I said, a friend of mine was spamming me
Oh
repeatedly.
my gosh. I think 2016 is when I found Hater Nation. I transitioned from that drama community to this one. Well, last year is when I found out about it. Because before last year, I didn't know nothing about it.
On Twitter, he was spamming me repeatedly on Skype saying, dude, I need to show you something.
Okay, we get it. Your friend came to you and he had the 100% proof. Let's see this 100% proof. Let's see this proof that your friend found that is just 100% Leafy is here, is building robots in his basement. To go and subscribe to him on YouTube. Let's see this 100% proof that proves the fact that I'm a complete fraud that needs to be captured by ISIS and thrown into a garbage compressor filled with but used condoms. Okay, let's see this shit. I'm ready, man. Give me the axe, dude. Kill me, dude. Just kill me. End it. A 4-second clip of...
You know what? I'm going to look at the content cop. Oh, boy. Let's see. I think iDubbbz actually got rid of it. Yeah, content cop Leafy. Okay. But there are people that have archived it.
What we do here is go back.
All right.
Look at that fucking face. Isn't this the same motherfucker who dresses up in a green suit and dances to Uptown Pops for views?
Spot on observational comedy as always, Leafster.
Hey, it's fucking retard here. I just want to agree.
What's up, Blazers? No Funkers here. I'm gonna sing some
fucking delicious eggs on toast.
Markiplier here, and I just wanted to say that together we have...
Yo, what about you girls?
All right.
The myth. The used car salesman.
Satire, I wish I had a bigger chin. My chin is very weak and it makes me extremely sad.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Content Cop. As you can probably tell, I can hardly contain myself right now because today is the day we get to bully Leafy.
Oh, great.
I mentioned that throughout this video I'm going to have moments where I'll say some controversial shit, and anytime I say that, I'm going to have the criticism fairy pop out and sort of deflate any opinion, any dissenting opinion that anyone might have. Fuck you, iDubbbz, you don't know anything. Idopes, you're a piece of chat. Please log off the Ethernet. But don't you think that's a bit hypocritical, iDubbbz? You do the same shit in your videos. It's fucking distracting. Straight off the bat, I want to let all the newcomers to my channel know that I'm perfectly fine with bullying. Make fun of someone because they're fat, autistic, or riddled with acne. I don't care. I think my stipulation with the bullying is that you also have to not be a pussy. You see, because if you're a pussy and you're hiding your putrid, malformed chin behind your hand, your sleeve, or your microphone, you're showing people that you are extremely self-conscious. You're showing people that you're a pussy, and that...
Yeah, you're showing people that you're, I don't know, a sensitive-ass bitch.
Takes a lot of the oomph out of your bullying. I'll get more into that.
He did. He went woke and started apologizing. Who did?
Later in the video. Right now, I'd like to address what I like to call the anti-insult. Oh, good! It's fucking this. The anti-insult is great.
Do your parents know you're gay?
It's for people who want to make sort of crude remarks in their online videos but don't really want any backlash. You do the anti-insult and you'll win every time.
Driving a car, the Minecraft logo in the corner, his fucking teeth. Nah, fuck that. I'm not going to be talking about the kid today.
Nah, I'm not going to be talking about the kid today after showing a picture of his fucked up snaggletooth to my millions of followers.
Oh yeah, about the Pokemon Go kid.
A zoomed in picture of his fucked up snaggletooth. Yeah, no, I'm not going to be talking about the kid today. I'm not going to talk about his fucked up teeth. His teeth, the fucked up thing in his mouth, I'm not going to talk about that. That would be a fucked up thing for me to do. These things, not going to do it. Not going to talk about those fucked up, nasty things. Or you could just plead ignorance. Act like a fucking retard.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, is this person fucking retarded?
Yes.
Yo, is this person fucking retarded?
Yes, she's retarded. Is that the answer you were looking for? She's retarded?
I'm not trying to be a dick. Like, I really can't tell. Like, I know some people are going to be like, oh, it's obvious. I honestly have no idea.
Hey, Leafy, she...
That's what broke him. Chin jokes, yeah. Yeah, everybody always used to make fun of Leafy's chin.
Is retarded. Oh, no. I guess I'm the one who looks like an asshole here. Because you were just asking the question. I had to answer it for you. You got me. You got me good, Leafster.
Yo, is this person fucking retarded?
Yes. It's fucking distracting.
Rat and Snake.
You guys know that Leafy and Keemstar were friends? Yeah. His video might lead you to believe that he just met him once at a small YouTuber meetup.
Making a video on someone that I've actually met at a little YouTube meetup.
Just a little YouTube meetup. You know, nothing big. Just a classic flying up in a helicopter sort of meetup. You know, one of those meetups where we get our meat out and we beat each other off up in the helicopter sort of meetup.
Oh my god.
No, you're just a little one. You know, nothing big.
Keemstar's been shit-talking me and one of my good friends, Grade A Under A, who's also a YouTuber, straight up to multiple different people, and on top of that, behind our fucking backs.
Holy shit! Behind your backs? Wow! Man, you can read people really well, Leafy. How did you even become friends with him in the first place? There were no videos of him online being a psychopath at that time. That's all a new thing. Wow, you guys must be great judges of character. If you were surprised by Keemstar going behind your back. Grade A and Leafy. Complete fucking retards. Actual retards.
Yo, is this person fucking retarded?
Yes.
Yo, is this person fucking retarded?
Yes.
Oh, good. It's fucking... I'm hearing that he's been shit-talking us to multiple people, right? Scarce is fucking killing him recently.
Grade, he said a bunch of critical shit of Keemstar, but then on top of that, he couldn't just leave it there. He had to say that Scarce is killing him recently. Go subscribe to Scarce! Don't subscribe to Scarce. I know I'm months behind on this one. But subscribe to Scarce when his content gets better. Scarce is
yeah.
great, but more importantly than that, Scarce is boring.
But iDubbbz, it's sad, but iDubbbz, it kind of seems like you're defending Keemstar!
I'm gay. If Keemstar's a rat, then Leafy is a fucking snake. Greasy, slimy, slithery cunt.
Literally.
As you guys might know, the word literally has sort of had a definition change a little bit over the past decade, and that's...
Yeah, because Leafy loves to say that all the time. I literally this and I literally that.
Because of the overuse.
Dad, who knew iDubbbz was the sensitive ass bitch the whole time? Yeah.
Of the word. It has been overused so much to the point where it no longer means what it is literally supposed to mean.
They are literally just walking around a fucking mall. But literally right after this scene, that is literally impossible. You're literally just being literally censored by literally YouTube itself.
Obviously, Leafy isn't the one who buried the word literally. I think he's probably dancing on the grave of literally right now. And I think the next target is satire.
Yeah.
Leafy is horrible at criticizing people. I don't know if it's because he tries to make a video every day or if he's just that fucking awful. Here's a series of clips of him saying that, yeah, you're fucking old.
He's a 34-year-old grown man, 35 in a fucking car, a 34-year-old man, 34 years old.
Yeah, kind of like how I have done that. Russ is also terrible at criticizing people. Well, hey, I try my best, all right?
Grown men in their 30s. You're a 34-year-old man. 31-year-old fully grown people. How old is this guy again? Like 35, 40? Fucking 30 years old. We got a 30-year-old man calling me fucking ugly on a goddamn social media website. He's 34!
He's at the store manipulating.
Yeah, oh, it's the end of the world. Somebody older called you ugly. Who cares?
Age my dad!
What these people are saying is invalid because they're a decade older than me. But please, I would like to suck off all the 10-year-olds who watch my videos.
At least I can hide behind the fact that I'm only 20 years old.
No, you're an adult. You actually can't hide behind the fact that you're 20. You can hide behind the fact that you have big old pussy lips hanging out. I know what you mean, Leafy. I'm a young buck in my 20s just like you. And fuck all these old cats. They can't do cool young shit like us. We can say retarded shit all the time because, hey, we're in our 20s. Fuck is it with you?
Unfunny.
Now, he doesn't always just critique. He also likes to do a little bombastic charade every now and again where he just goes off on a tangent saying a bunch of horse shit.
This motherfucker right here rapes people with that hat on. This guy has 100% seen a vagina, and he's definitely raped someone. Just look at his face. Look at his fucking face. I bet you anything he raped someone, killed them, and then threw them in the laundry and then made this song.
I know that you're joking. It's very obviously a joke. You're saying, look at his face. His face is a rapist face. Look at his dumb rapist face. I don't know. Maybe it is funny. After saying it back to myself, now I think it's funny. I think it's one of those jokes you really have to repeat it 1,000 times to really understand where the humor comes from. What the fuck is it with you? Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think Leafy gets enough credit for what he does. You know, I just thought about it, and he's taken on FouseyTube, Keemstar, the YouTube establishment. I mean, Leafy's a real hero. He's the only one who speaks up about this stuff.
And I've been seeing absolutely no big channels speak out against these issues as well. And it's sad that he's allowed to do this without anyone speaking up. Well, with the exception of me and a few others. Someone had to say something, and I guess I was that someone. And nobody is speaking out. Everybody is scared of him. It must be crazy, right? Making a video on someone that is actually known for ending people's fucking careers.
Here you go, Leafy. This award is for you. You deserve it. You're the guy who'd speak up when no one else would. You've taken on all comers. And for that, I think you deserve this award. And quite frankly, I think you deserve a lot more. For all the dumb Leafy dad trackers in the audience, this is the part of the video where you say, I agree with you, e-doops. It's fucking distracting. If you've ever watched a Leafy video, I'm sure at some point the thought popped in your head, hey, this video doesn't need to be 15, 20 minutes long. This video could have been 5 or 10 minutes long. What gives? What gives is that he has this horrible editing practice where he leaves in big chunks of audio where he repeats himself again and again and again.
Because today I'm going to be, oh god. Today I'm going to be roasting, get this, my own fans.
Oh, shit,
really?
This ought to be good.
A ton of people started tweeting me on Twitter basically saying, oh, Leafy, please roast me. Hey, Leafy, quick question. Can you please roast me? Yeah, Leafy, can you please, fucking roast me, please? Yeah, Leafy, fucking roast me.
Well, I guess I figured out why this is a 21-minute video.
No, but a ton of people that liked my videos out of nowhere just started tweeting at me, well, roast me.
Yeah, you've already said that 10 different ways.
Yes, we get it.
There was just shitloads of people saying, Leafy, roast me.
Yes, dipshit, you have said that already.
But you used to repeat yourself in videos all the time.
Well, then I really have to give thanks to my old age because I guess I've grown out of it. While we're on the topic of wasting people's time, I want to address these transition slides. I used to fucking love these things. It's a great way to structure a very unorganized video. But Leafy's made me hate them because he has them played for fucking 8 seconds long. It probably does seem like an absurd piece of criticism for a Leafy fan who has drool leaking out of their mouth 24/7, who really just wants the Leafy video to last 12 hours. Well, I'm going to make the remainder of my transitions in this video 8 seconds long. Up until this point, they've been 2 seconds long, and I think that's plenty of time to read the stupid shit I have on screen.
No chin.
I want to bring your attention to this picture. This is a picture of Leafy at the little meetup, and there's no filter here. This is him in his natural environment. Unfortunately, a profile shot. If you look at anyone with a weak chin, their enemy is the profile shot. It ruins them. But I want to show you this video in his natural environment and show you really how timid the poor guy is. You know who this is? That's Leafy is queer, bro. This is the boy himself. You kind of have to feel bad for Leafy at this moment because not only is his chin open to the public, but he has this fat piece of shit touching on him. I'll be scared. Leafy, come on out, dude. We're all a little bit fucked up. Nice
Oh my.
I'm Justin. This is Leafy is here. Keemstar didn't show up. He will soon.
Subscribe.
Oh, well.
You kind of have to feel bad for Leafy. He's at Katie's house. Yeah, dude, just fucking hide it. Hide that shit, please.
Yes, hide it.
Thank God that this gay trend caught on. Leafy's actually been coming out of his shell quite a bit recently. He's making more face cam videos. I love that too, by the way, calling them face cam videos. You know, for the rest of the planet who isn't afraid to show their face, we just call them videos. For a short time, I was very concerned about Leafy. I wasn't sure if he had no chin at all or if he just had a very weak chin, because in some pictures he covered up entirely. Some pictures you could almost see something peeking out there, but I wanted to find out for certain. So I pounded the pavement, printed out some flyers to see if anyone has found his lost chin.
Okay. Oh, the chin.
Someone disappeared, huh?
No, he's just his chin disappeared.
Oh.
Jeez. Dead. They never did find it. Oh, I know they never found it, Dead.
When I found out that Leafy had a weak chin, I really wanted to help, you know, because he shouldn't have to bully people looking the way he does. So I decided that I'd raise funds for a chin implant. You know, I did all the research. There's a few different options where they cut in and push the bone forward a little bit and put some screws in there and shit like that. It's going to be a little expensive, though. So I came up with the brilliant idea of writing a children's book. A lot of people have been saying in the comments that Leafy
Why did he show the Cat in the Hat?
He looks like this character, the Dr. Seuss character. I think he looks like all the characters from Dr. Seuss because all of them have really weak chins. So that's how I got the brilliant idea of writing a children's book. It's called Leave Me Alone. I have this
Leave Me Alone
in an ice cream shop, and he's got a big stack of ice cream covering his chin, and he's saying some mean shit to people. And then the next scene, he's making fun of more people, but this time he's got a basketball in front of his fucked chin. And then finally, he's going to be in front of a tree with a leaf covering his chin. And there'll be a big gust of wind coming, and the leaf blows away, exposing his putrid chin.
Oh,
the moral of
no.
the story is essentially going to be treat others the way you want to be treated, sort of meme. It'd be a cute.
If Leafy was smart, he could get revenge by making his own content. Cop looking for iDubbbz. I don't think, Dead, I don't think we're ever going to see any other content from Leafy because after Leafy lost his channel, he started doing stuff on Storyfire and also on Rumble, and he has not uploaded anything to Rumble at all in, like, you know, recent times. So I think he's completely done with making content at this point.
Something you can show to your kids. Unfortunately, I don't think I could sell this book.
Plus, he also was terminated from Twitter, so... Yeah, he's done.
I think there.
I mean, he had his time just honestly came and went.
Legal problems with it. We could try things like GoFundMe or Kickstarter to raise money for a new chin, but I really think our best bet in the end is just helping him hide it.
I saw, but I don't remember why. I don't remember why either, Dead, actually.
Hey folks, iDubbbz TV here. We're going to go out onto the Oceanside Pier today and see if anyone wants to play a fun little game. Not of anyone, just a nice, good-natured, non-bullying, at least non-cyberbullying game.
Let's see, how much longer? I'm at 17 minutes, and this is 20 minutes and 1 second. So it's almost over with.
It's fucking gorgeous. We got it all set up here. I'm gonna get out of the bullhorn in a minute, and we're gonna see how many takers we have.
Oh, really?
I'm hoping the prizes will be incentive enough for people to want to hide the chin. Attention, beachgoers.
Yes, hide the chin.
I'm giving away some prizes over here. All it takes is hiding a chin. We also got a blender and an Xbox 360 controller. All you gotta do is put the OK sign on the chin, just like that. We got a taker.
Put the OK sign on the chin.
Oh, perfect. We got a winner. Oh, hell yeah.
Hide the chin.
Hey, you a Leafy fan? No. Oh, hell yeah. For you, you got a microphone? All right. Oh, perfect. That is picture perfect, my man. Want the $15 blender or the 360? Oh, I'll take the $15 blender. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, man. I'm vegan. This situation's falling apart by the second. That was a great success. It seemed like a lot of people were eager to hide that disgusting chin. In conclusion, I like bullying. And I can't think of a more deserving person on YouTube right now than Leafy.
Leafy's response, wait.
In conclusion, I like bullying. And I can't think of a more deserving person on YouTube right now than Leafy.
What the hell?
He's a fucking 26-year-old man. 26-year-old man. Like, this is a 26-year-old man. You're a 26-year-old fucking man. He's 26 years old and a grown man. He's a goddamn grown adult. Yo, is this person fucking retarded? So first off, before I say anything, I just want to say, guys, I fucked up. Like, this has been one of the worst things that's happened to me in the 20 years I've been alive. And after that, a few people come to me and tell me that apparently he could actually be autistic. And at this point in time, I knew I fucked up. But regardless, I want to say sorry to everybody I offended.
No chin.
This is what a normal human skull looks like. This is what Leafy's skull looks like.
He hits it with a hammer.
Yeah, something like
no, it's not a hammer. Never mind. That is an axe.
that.
All right. That's it. I'm gonna go. But thank you everybody in chat who decided to join me today. And yeah, have a fantastic rest of your Wednesday, everybody. Tomorrow is the 4th of July, so I'm going to probably take the day off, to be honest. So don't expect a Rustver stream tomorrow because I'm going to be spending the day with Mother Illusionist. And yeah. So I'll see you all later.